Good morning, YouTube. What I wanted to talk about today is basically car audio shops because nobody talks about them and somebody should talk about them. First things first. When you're dealing with any car audio shop, the most important thing is that you get what you are ultimately trying to get out of it. I'm looking for a place to put this damn phone down because I really don't feel like holding it. But it's big. Yeah, and that's another thing. Don't buy no damn fold. You might think you want a fold, but then you get a fold, you won't want a fold. It's a big ass, it's just, when it's closed it's too small, when it's open it's too big. Believe me, don't buy one. Anyways, what was I gonna say? Car audio. I've noticed a few things as of lately because that's what I do. I pay attention to details. I look at things that the average person maybe don't see. First thing I've noticed about car audio places in general, they're doing this thing where they want to keep you coming back. When you get your music hooked up, they'll make your wires just long enough to where if you modify or change anything, you got to go back to them. I kind of like a little bit of leeway on my wires. That way, if I decide I want something in a different spot or if I want to move it, I like, having that extra slack. But it's very interesting that a lot of places, when they hook up your music, they'll give you like just enough, and then they'll like tie it off to where you can't, do things. And if you decide you do want to move something, you have to call them. Hey man, the speaker wire ain't got no slack in it. Yeah, of course you ain't got no slack, because they want you to contact them every time you make a change so they can charge your ass. And yes, they're gonna charge you to go up in those panels and untie it or give you some slack. That yes, they're gonna charge you for that. And to me, that's just ridiculous. Give the person enough slack so they can do what they want. Unless they specifically... See, because a lot of people, when they put beat in their car, they're not going to mess with it. They're just going to put it in and enjoy it, and that's it. But then you're always going to have those people, they're going to move stuff around and whatever. Another thing that I've noticed, two things I've noticed. Why when people, they'll like upgrade their beat, and they'll leave all their old stuff at the stereo shop. I don't know what that's about. That stuff that you had in your car was worth money. I never thought about that. It took me years. And then one day I was thinking, hey, what happened to all my old stuff? Oh, that's right. When I would get new stuff, I would just leave my old stuff there. Why are you doing that? That's money. Yeah, your old stuff might be old stuff to you, but to somebody else, that's new stuff. Always get your old equipment, if possible. Yeah, definitely. And another thing I noticed at stereo shops, okay, so you'll go in and you'll order, like, let's say you'll get a dash kit for your head unit, or you'll get what do you call it? You'll get a dash kit, or you'll get an amp kit to hook up your amp. Understand, after they hook up your stuff, anything that's left over, that's your shit. Why wouldn't it be? You paid for it, and you probably, believe me, you paid more than what they paid. So if they got that amp kit for $50, you paid $100. So amp kit, not only amp kit but dash kit. Any parts left over, need that. That's money. That's something that you could probably give or sell to somebody else and help them out. Why leave it at the shop? Yeah, because when you buy that amp kit, you're spending. There's enough wire in that amp kit, they can sell it twice. You know, now there's only one set of RCAs, but you see what I'm saying? When generally when you buy an amp kit, they're going to use so much of that hot wire. They're going to use so much of that ground wire. But you know, like I said, they're going to have some left over. And so they do get, they're not using all that, believe me. Not unless you got a big ass car. They're usually not using all that. And so, you know, they're making money off you and you're paying them. Anything left over from your dash kit, anything left over from your amp, yeah, where's my dash kit? It ain't in here. So, because like down here where I'm at, man, don't get me started on these. Boy, sad. Anyways, yeah, and if somebody doesn't get you something, for example, let's say they charge you for a dash kit, but then you notice there's no dash kit. They owe you a dash kit. I got charged for it. I want my dash kit. Yes, you want anything, just amp kit too. You charge me for an amp kit. You use some of that stuff. Anything left over out of the amp kit, I want that too. Yeah, if anything, I don't care if it's 2 feet of wire, I want that. Whatever's left, man. The wasps down here are just like, wow, a thing. Yeah, they're just like annoying. Like, seriously? Anyways, dash kits, amp kits, whatever's left over, I need that. Yeah, I bought it. I paid for it. I need it. Where's it at? Because the dash kit they didn't use, and with the amp kit, oh, I know there was something left over. You can't tell me you used all that. Where's my shit? Yes, straight up. Where's my shit? Anyways, this is just stuff that people don't notice, and so I thought I would, you know, bring it to your attention. Don't leave money on the table. We're in the middle of a depression. Been in a depression for the past, I don't know, what, three years? Pretty much. So remember when everything got expensive and your check didn't go as far as it used to go? That's a depression. Anyways, that's pretty much it. Hopefully this video helps somebody. Like I said, I know it took me years. And one day I was thinking, wait a minute, what happened to this? What happened to that? And I was like, oh my God, dude, that's right. When I got my new stuff, I left the old stuff there. And I was just like, why did I do that? The hell's it not? And the people at the shop don't say nothing because they're going to sell it anyway. They don't say nothing. Yeah, I mean, oh, another thing. If you buy your own equipment and you just have them, because a lot of people do that, they'll buy their own equipment and they just have them install it. If you're going to do something like that, try to find out what's in the box, because so the deck that I bought came with it didn't really need a dash kit, came with its own dash kit. These fools used the thing that they were supposed to use to mount the deck. They used that to try to mount the subwoofer box. I'm like, what? I've never seen people so ridiculous. I'm like, this little flimsy piece of metal, wow. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah. So anyways, I'm just sharing with you guys.